Hi guys, so this is my Windows desktop. I am using Windows 8.1 for this course as my host operating system. Of course, you can use any operating system you like. I have also installed VirtualBox and created a shortcut on my desktop. VirtualBox is already running, as you can see. This is the home screen. I have already imported the Debian 7 virtual machine, which you can download from my Google Drive. So let's get on to Debian 7. This is the Linux logon screen. For this course, you will use the Debian user and the Debian password for this user. So Debian and enter. It may take a while to load all the shortcuts on the desktop and all the menus because I have provided only a gigabyte of RAM to this virtual machine. Okay, so here we have the desktop and the shortcuts. Okay. First of all, you can see two menus in the upper left corner of the screen. This is the application menu. Here you can find almost all applications which are installed on this Linux distribution. This is the Places menu. This is somewhat equivalent to the My Computer menu in Windows. Moving to the desktop shortcuts, here is the My Computer shortcut. This is the home folder for the Debian user, so somewhat like the My Documents folder in Windows, I think. This is the trash, the recycle bin, and this is the fun part. Here we have two types of terminals. This is the regular terminal, in which regular users do their work without having any super user privileges. And this is the root terminal, which has root privileges in order to run high-level commands on the Linux system. We will mainly use the root terminal across this course because it will save us some time when we want to run any command which requires super user credentials. Okay, so double click on the root terminal. The root password is root, R-O-O-T. Okay, it should open up pretty soon. Okay, this is it. This is the Linux shell, also called the Linux terminal. It has already detected that we are logged on as super user. The default folder in which we are located from the very beginning is the home folder of the Debian user. So if we will list this folder using the ls command, we will see a bunch of other folders. In Linux, these are also called directories. So I think you can use the terms interchangeable. We have the desktop directory, the downloads directory. These are Linux defaults. This is the Python modules directory which I have created. So let's do ls on that. ls python. Okay. Here we can find a lot of other directories. These are all the Python modules which I have already downloaded and installed them for you in this Linux machine. So you shouldn't worry for any of these folders right here because they are left here mainly for backup reasons. I have also created another folder. It is named working there. So let's do an ls on that. Well, you can see it's currently empty because we haven't done any work until now. But rest assured that this directory will fill up pretty soon. Okay, so moving on to the Python interpreter shell. Let's see how we can access it. It's simple just by typing Python and enter. This redirects us to another prompt, to another shell. This is Python's own shell. First of all, you can see some basic info about this version of Python. We are currently using Python 2.7.3. It has detected that we are running this version of Python on a Linux machine. And finally, these are some basic commands to help you get started with the Python shell. Okay, so what is this shell good for? Well, first of all, you can look at this Python interpreter shell as a live session of Python. This means that you can quickly run some pieces of code into this shell To save you some time on obtaining some very quick results on I don't know, some operations or some formulas or some functions you are planning to use into your programs. Okay, let's start with some basics. You can use the Python shell as a simple calculator. So let's do 1 plus 1 equals 2. Okay, subtraction, 1 minus 1, 0. Okay, so it runs pretty smooth. You can do multiplication, so 8 times 7, 56. Okay, runs pretty good. What else? You can do string concatenation. This means that you can take two or more strings and unify them into a single string. So let's assume that you have the hello string. By the way, we will talk about strings later on in this course, but for now you should know that in Python strings are enclosed between double quotes or single quotes, doesn't matter. Okay, so this is the hello string inside double quotes, and this is the same hello string between simple quotes or single quotes. Okay, so same thing. What if we want to unify this string with another string, let's say hello and Python, two different strings? Okay, so what if we want to print to the screen hello Python? Well, we will use the plus sign as we do with numbers. So let's test it. Okay, hello Python. Furthermore, you can create classes, you can define functions, you can use more advanced mathematical formulas or any other kinds of valid Python statements to give you instant results on your actions, and furthermore, use those results further into your programs. Okay, so this will be pretty much it for this quick introduction on the Python interpreter shell. This has been a broad overview of the shell. Don't worry, we will use this interpreter shell across this course many times. So you will see a lot of examples of Python code run into the Python interpreter shell.